Alright, so starting off where the last video ended, I ended up swapping around my Andre Messina skill books just to find out that the Mark size skill book doesn't work with him either. So he doesn't take mounted troop attack or Mark size, which both those skill books used to stack. Like I just messaged Genghis Khan about it on Discord. We chat back and forth every now and again, and he wasn't aware. He said he was going to check later. So I'm pretty sure he was using. Most people are are using him as an assistant with Napoleon. I mean, he launched during that event. He's one of the premium assistant generals. Anyways, since he can't take both of those, I now have mounted troop attack. If you watch the last video, I tested some monsters. I just made my T15 mounted troops. I tested some 600 million power monsters, but I was using Andre Messina, and I didn't notice that his skill wasn't even in effect because I had regular mounted troop in that video. Anyways, I swapped those skills around, and now I'm going to retest on monsters. I just made my first T15 troops. I made mounted troops in the last video. So now I have some of these bookmarked. I have the four different 600 million power type mobs that are up. B17, I know I can kill a B17 without without taking wounded. The key is that I want the double drop chance ring on and not the full Rurik set, which it makes a big difference because the full Rurik set. Oh, let me change that now. Good thing I looked. The full Rurik set, has monsters troop defense, which makes a significant difference on how many troops you need. So I want to use the Dragon Ring. The thing is, on this Dragon Ring, like, I don't have one refined. So I could have 80%, like, I don't even have any mounted troop effects in here, and I already used all my gold in the military academy, so I can't rule it. So I could gain 80% more mounted troop attack. So that's the other thing, not taking wounded is if you can kill the monster before they can even attack, because your troops attack first, then you'll take no wounded. So that's the key. So I can get 80% more mounted troop attack here, but between the last video and this one, what I did is Andre Messina's skill book or main skills in effect. So I didn't gain any march size. I still have the 12% because he's got 12%, but I did gain 20% mounted troop attack there, and then I gained another 45% mounted troop attack from the mounted troop versus monsters skill book, and I swapped my culture to Europe. So let's just start from the top here. On the witch, let's see. I'm using European culture for boss. I don't have increased march size, but I do have 20% troops attack and troops hit points. Alright, let's see. Try this witch first. I took the most wounded on the witch of those four types last time. So let me just make sure this is right. Yep. Alright, let's see what happens. I took 1.4 million wounded last time. So let's hope this is less. Oh. 1.3 million. Dang. Alright, let's try the Bear Knight. I took 1.2 million wounded before I made the changes on him. Now it says that I used the teleport correctly. Okay, there I am. Alright, I took I think it was 1.2 million on the Bayard Knight. Or no, it was less than a million. Let's see what it is now. Okay, so it's roughly the same as it was before. Or no, it's actually, that's 885k. I think it was right around that amount. Oh, I did a bunch of Vikings, quarries, Vikings. 885k. Yeah, because I have to kill it before it can attack me or I take wounded. So where are those monsters that I killed? Okay, before the Vikings, quarries. Okay, I did a bunch of quarries while I was, okay. Oh, 900, this was 917K, 0.5K. So it was a little bit less. I never did try a Cerberus, so let's try a Cerberus. Let's try a Cerberus. Because basically, if I take any wounded, since it's always going to be like close to 1 million on these mobs, if I take any, I'm going to lose, close to as many resources as I would have gained. So it's not worth using the double drop chance ring. It's only worth it if the 80% more mounted troop attack I can get from refining that ring is enough to kill it before it can attack me. So I'm gonna have to retest after I, get gold that I can refine that ring. I just never refined it. I was never killing these power of mob types. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use the Rurik bracers just so I take no wounded. So I still have some amount of double drop chance for the VIP level or whatever, and I have Lux skill book room on Andre Messina because there's room for it since he can't take so many skill books. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with that. I know I take no wounded, so we'll go do these two epic hydras. Which I wanted to get my mounted, I did the T15 mounted troops first. I wanted to get to do those because no one on my entire server kills any of those mobs. Because they basically have to use a 200% march size buff not to take significant amount of wounded. So all these monsters, these 600 million power monsters of all types, are always all alive. Like sometimes people kill typhons, but even those are usually like whenever they spawn, they're just on the map until they despawn. So I like solo killing stuff. And I can teleport around the map and kill all these monsters. Yeah, see, I take zero. If I put those bracers on, it makes a significant difference. I take zero power loss on that. All right, so the other big upgrade for mounted troops, I want to be able to kill these monsters without using a 200% march size buff, and take zero wounded. So apparently I still need some more march size. My march size right now, I'm K40, rally spot 40, right? So that's my march size. The next big up, other than the 80% attack I can get on that dragon ring from the double drop ring, that's a pretty big pretty big upgrade. But the other big upgrade I can make is I just got Wonder 3 unlocked. So this mounted dragon is way better than the current mounted dragon that I have. These stats can roll higher, his attributes can go higher, and then he's going to get a third attribute here. I don't know what it is it's enemy wounded into death. Okay. But he has four attributes for mounted. Right? This one has mounted attack. He's got mounted attack again. It's four attributes between there and here, where the one I'm currently using only has two mounted attributes, and these can only go to 15%. But yeah, it just has one here, and then one here. So it's going to be a while before I'm able to upgrade that dragon and refine it and swap to it. But hopefully when I upgrade to that Wonder 3 dragon, Nidhogg, and I refine that Courageous Dragon Ring, hopefully that'll be enough. I'll be able to wear that double drop ring and kill these monsters. So that'll be in a month or two from now, before I'm able to make all those changes. I I spent like literally like all my freaking resources. I'm completely out of food and completely out of wood now and completely out of gold. You know, spending all those things to compete for people that didn't watch the previous videos, spending all those things to compete in this War of the Ring Dreamland event for the castle. I was rank 11 before I spent like all my resources. I'm just barely above this guy. But the thing is that how many people only have to buy one more package to go above us, right? To go above us, right? So like I'm ranked 10. I got two people below me that they spend one more package. They'll be they buy one more package. They'll be ranked 9, right? So I'm like just barely in the position to get the castle with the buff, the rank 2 castle with the buff. So I don't have any more resources I can spend to get more points. I've already bought 3 packs. I bought 24 packs with all the double and triple down coupons, and I already bought 3 packs with no double down. I hate doing that. I don't know how much this castle is worth, but basically all those packages that I bought with no double down, everything listed in those packages, I lost because I could have bought packages at a later time with other double down coupons. So I hate doing that. I really don't want these spending money events are so crazy. Like if you get so many people willing to, all these people spent over $2,000 that are anything anywhere close 6 to 60 million power. Like they should just have a threshold of points you need to get certain castle types and not have a ranking of how much you spent. You know, the ranking would make sense if all the other different ways you could get points were much higher. Then, obviously the buying gems is the highest, right? Because you get 2.5 million points per $99 package. It's obviously the highest way to get points. You spend something like you blow something like 100 billion of one type of resource building troops, you might get like just 1 million points, right? So yeah. Anyways, that's a wrap. Wish I had better results, but it is what it is. If you're a repeat customer, not that my channel's monetized or anything, thanks for tuning back in.